Hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome into the Purple Penguin Craft Room. I'm Vicky. Today's craft is going to be kind of easy. You should be able to get everything pretty much anywhere. It's going to involve wood rounds and some things from the Dollar Tree as well. So, this is what we're going to make today. It's just a little wood round bumblebee. And I'm going to show you how I put mine together to give you ideas on how to put yours together. You can also do this as like a instead of a bumblebee, if you wanted to do like a ladybug or just like a regular bug or anything, you don't have to necessarily do a bumblebee. You can just take the same form and do something else with it as well. And he can hang. You can put a hanger on him. He can put him on a wreath. You can put him on a background. You can do all sorts of things with him. I'm going to show you how I put him together, and then that from there you can do whatever you want with him and all sorts of things. Um, Supply list is going to be at the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the things. It doesn't cost you anything, but it definitely helps me out, you guys. So let's stay tuned and let's get crafty. Starting with this project, we're going to go ahead. I've got two wood rounds. I've got one for the head and one for the body. And these are already dried out and everything. This one's already missing some of its outside, um, the bark part, but it's okay. It will still make a very cute little body, and it's totally fine. I like the fact that it's kind of rusticy kind of feel to it. Um, see, the head is roughly about 2¼ inch round, and the body is roughly about 2¾ inch round. So, so the definitely you could distinguish between the head and the body. There is a difference on size. Um, you can get wood rounds pretty much anywhere. You can order them on Amazon. You can order, or you can get them on like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Every once in a while, I think you can find them at Dollar Tree if you're lucky. But they are all over. I think you can even get them at Walmart too. So check around. You can get wood rounds anywhere, but you don't have to use wood rounds to make this bee. If you want, use cardboard. You could use cardboard. You could use foam board. Anything with circles will get you the same idea. I'm just giving you the idea for this. You can kind of just take it and run with it. You can find two hoops that are different sizes. That would work with that too. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to glue these together. I am not going to glue them with hot glue. I want a more of a secure connection between the two. So I actually am going to use my Dremel. I got my Dremel tool. I've got some wire. This is 16 gauge wire. This is floral wire, actually. It comes in a straight pack. I believe they're what are they, 18 inches or 14 inches or something like that, but you find them in the floral section. This one actually I've already used some of it anyways, but we're also going to use our tacky glue because I find it works better with wood anyways. So let's go ahead and we're just going to glue this hole here and hole here. When my when it gets stuck like that, it's because my battery's dying. But that's okay. It's fine. I just have to recharge it. So we're gonna stick a part of it in here. I got my needle nose pliers. Always help for everything. And then so much of it to go to the other end, like so. And then we'll glue. Like I said, this is just my tacky glue. It's going to go in the hole a little bit, and the wire will push it in there. The other part, I want to connect the neck portion of it. That is going to set up perfectly. Cute already, right? All right. So we're gonna set that off to the side, let that dry for a little while. We're gonna work on the wings. So I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're windmill-like things. It comes with a stick on it. I've taken the stick off. This is from the Dollar Tree. I've actually taken one of these pieces off too. It was full when I started with this. It was full. I just kind of started disassembling it, but they're pretty easy to get apart. Remember, they come apart, and we need two of them. And just kind of pull out. I don't think we're going to use four. I'm going to try it with two and see what it looks like. I'm gonna leave the wires in there because I do want it to stay a wing shape. I think I do want to cut it a little bit. Move them out a little bit. So they're gonna go on our B like that. And these do come in different sizes. These is from the Dollar Tree. They do come in different sizes. This one is kind of like on the medium size. There is a skinnier one. There is like a really fat one. I mean, the pedals for these things come in all different sizes. So try and pay attention to what your pedal size that you want to use, um, because it will make a difference. See, now how cute will that be? So basically, we need to get these together because they're going to sit behind him and be his wings, like so. So now we need to somehow get these together and decorate at the same time. So I'm thinking something like that would probably work. Now I am kind of thinking, I am leaning towards um, yellow burlap. I got this yellow burlap. I think originally I got it at Walmart. I have seen these rolls at Hobby Lobby, and I believe I've seen them at Michael's, but I'm not quite sure. Um, but I know for sure I've seen them at Hobby Lobby. But you might even be able to order off Amazon. But you can get yellow burlap. You can get colored burlap anywhere. It's not a big deal. You can see the green through it. I'm actually gonna be okay with that. I think I'm gonna leave that. I don't mind. I think it will be okay if we leave that. So again, we're gonna take our tacky glue. These pieces here, I think we're gonna go ahead and glue them together. There's gonna be some dry time on this project for sure. Leave those together like that. And then I think we're gonna go ahead with our burlap. We're gonna cover it, and then we're gonna go back and trim it out. I think is how we're gonna do this. So let me just cut off as much as we need here. You could also do this in white burlap. You could do this in, I mean, you could do this in brown burlap. You could do this fabric, any kind of fabric. I almost, I do have a couple of different fabrics I was thinking about using, but I changed my mind because that's just how it works. I'm going to go ahead and cut these wires down since we don't need them sticking out. They're kind of dangerous here. Be careful when cutting those. The little pieces may fly around. So now, because I'm doing burlap on something on my project here, we're going to just use the craft glue again. I always like using the hot glue sometimes, especially with burlap because it goes through the burlap. This will dry clear. If you are concerned about it, tacky glue does come in a clear as well. So you will see, you can see the glue on it, which is fine. This folds down. I think I can still kind of work with it. Doing that. Cut these as well. Kind of dangerous here. Make this project a little safer. And then we'll just take our scissors and just kind of trim it out. And if it's a little scraggly, I'm actually okay with that. I kind of want it to be a little scraggly. So that is okay. My little rustic bee is what we'll call him. Leaving the green behind it, it actually doesn't bother me any. That's kind of cute. Super cute. And then I think I want to trim it. I think I want to give it a trim. I have white. This is just white twine. We could do white. Or I do have a black twine, which might kind of give him a little more definition on his wings. And I kind of like that a little bit more. So I think we're going to go with the black. Go with the black. We'll kind of just do the same thing. We'll just follow the trim here. A good thing about this tacky glue is that it doesn't dry right away, but that is also a bad thing because it takes longer for it to dry. But if you're doing a project that requires you to put a lot of it down and then trace it out, kind of helps. If you want to get kind of fancy with it, you could do like lines. You can kind of do whatever you want with it at this point. Looks like sunglasses, even. um, so put our little would be. Think about there. I like that. Real quick though, before I glue it down, I want to give our little bee friend little antennas. I really wanted to give him little antennas. We're gonna do this is just pipe cleaner, and so again, we're gonna bring in a Dremel and do the pipe cleaners at the top here. If I Okay. Perfect. So they fit. Okay, but I so dust everywhere. So we want to stick them in here with our glue. But then I kind of want to make them a little curly. Make them a little curly. Scrub, it's a mechanical pencil. Um, but grab a pen or pencil, a wire, whatever you have handy. See, I want them to be a little thinner than that. Let's do a paintbrush. With the paintbrush here. Go. This one I'm just going to leave a little. I'm going to go ahead and do it so it's not up against project here. Just do a couple little loopties. Should be fine. With this glue too, it is not clear, so I have to try and find my hole again. Real life crafting, you guys. Real life crafting. Well, I know I can do it. Then I also have these little wood beads. They were in a multi-pack at um, um, Dollar Tree. Two different sizes, so if I don't like this size, I'm gonna paint them too. I'll worry about it. So we're just gonna starting to look pretty cute. All right, let's. Now we're gonna put him on the wings here. Generous amount of glue there, you guys. Make sure everything holds together. So super cute already. At this point, we need to decide, he's super cute, if I want to paint my wood rounds or if we want to, we can also just take more of that burlap, yellow burlap, and cut circles and put it on the body and head as well. And then we could paint black lines. I'm kind of thinking the yellow body with the yellow wings. It's a lot of yellow. It's a lot of yellow. I actually like the look of the wood rounds. So I think what we're gonna do is just gonna take our black, and I just have this Craft Smart black. I usually my acrylic black, I get whatever black happens to just catch my eye. No rhyme or reason or specific color. It just says black. Um, and we're just gonna go ahead. I think we're just gonna paint our lines on on the wood. Now, don't judge. I am just going to freehand this because I really don't want to tape anything out or do anything crazy. Uh, so we're just going to just kind of wing it. And I'm kind of okay if it's not a solid black. I kind of like to be able to see the rings a little bit, if you can see that in the camera. Um, so it's okay that it's not a solid. It's kind of what I'm going for. It's just kind of a little bit rustic. Not too bad. I think for the most part, my lines were actually pretty straight. Pretty straight for the most part. I think I did pretty good. All right, pretty good with that. Now we need to give him a face, or you can leave it like that. I don't always give everything a face. See, I'm just gonna bring in this paper towel. Excuse me, I have these daubers. Now, this set is kind of different. They're a little more expensive. I just got them because they looked really kind of cool. They're Craft Smart. I believe I got them at Michael's, and they're just little sponges at the end versus like this I got at the Dollar Tree. So these are a little bit different. Um, I actually reused this one. I actually rinsed it off, and that's why it's a different color, but it's still spongy, so it still will work. Now I got to decide how big do I want the eyeballs? Do I want them, want them like super big? I think that might be too big. I think we're gonna go with the little one. I think we're gonna go with the little smaller one here. And I don't want, see, that's crazy amount of paint. I don't want, oh, I really don't. I want to try and keep it as much of a circle as possible. Oh, I think I want to, actually I'm going to take my pencil. This is one of those mechanical pencils. And we're going to decide where I want the eyes first. Thinking. If you can see in the camera. So I just did a little pencil marks where I think I want my eyes to be. That is super cute. Usually I don't do really good with eyes, so I'm pretty impressed with myself, you guys. I'm gonna set this off to the side and wash it right away, um, so it doesn't harden with the paint in there, and I should be able to reuse this again. So we'll take care of that. Now, I don't think I want to give him a mouth, but I think I do want to give him little cheeks, little rosy cheeks. I have this warm I don't even know what this is. Warm something. Warm bisque? I don't know. It's just a really light peachy color. We're going with it. Going with it. Oh, the paint's a little dry. I don't want a lot. Just enough to make little cheeks. That is super cute. So you can't really see it. It is really light. Here we go. You can kind of see it. You can see it more in person than on the camera, but you could tell it. They are little rosy cheeks. They are. I promise they are. All right. So that's. Oh, I keep forgetting. We got to do. Always a problem. So many paintbrushes. Got to pick the right paintbrush. We got to do his little antennas in black so that they stand out a little bit. And I like the fact that now that they're glued on here, it makes them easier to paint. They're not going to roll around on you. The problem is making sure you don't get it on the pipe cleaner. Because even if you do, it's not going to kill anything. It's not going to hurt. See? There you go. That's better. And then we want to also give him a little bow. Give him a little bow. I feel like he kind of needs a little bow. I don't do bows on everything, but I feel like he kind of needs a little something. Um, I do have yellow. I don't want to do yellow. I have this, it's almost like a green check. I just got it from Hobby Lobby. It's kind of it almost looks like a muted check, buffalo check. I kind of like that. Let's see. We just did a couple loops. I just want to see what this is going to look like because you can always do something else. I mean, I kind of like that. I don't know. I have a gold. I have this black. I got this from Dollar Tree. It's kind of got this little interesting little design thing going on it. The only thing I don't like is it's so thick. Um, hmm, kind of thinking on cutting it in half. If I cut it in half, I kind of like that because it is super thick from my small bee. Oh, kind of like that. I'm gonna do this. Um, not measuring. I'm just eyeballing. And I think because it's the black and white, I do want to throw in, I have this 1/8 of an inch ribbon in yellow. This was actually from a holiday pack from the fall, Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna combo it. And it doesn't need to be super big. There you go. I do kind of like that though. I like that. Okay. Kind of hodgepodge the ribbons together so they're not perfect. I like that. What should I do? I'm take this yellow and make the center of our bow here. I'll leave those long and they can just be part of the ribbon or the bow here. Okay with that. Extra little tails floating around. That is totally okay. It's covered in ribbons. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. All right, now this one is not cooperating. Turning sideways here. I got webs and all sorts of things. All right. This is sticking straight out. We're just gonna get that off. I kind of want this to cooperate, so I put a little bit of there we go. Okay, this ribbon doesn't want to leave. There we go. That is adorable. Now you can put a little hanger on the back of him. You could definitely paint this if you want more of a finished look. We could actually just put more of this on the back. Um, it totally doesn't matter. It is the back of your project. Um, but you could, like that, you could put a hanger. You could put like a little stick on the back of him, so you could stick him in a planter or something. He's so cute. And you can get, like what I said, you can get wood rounds in all different sizes, so you can actually make this in different sizes if you want. You can actually take this part, these guys here come in different sizes as well, but you can shrink them down. They are just like a I don't know, like a almost like a rain fabric, and you could squish it too to make it smaller, or you can cut it. whatever you want to do, kind of make it your own. I love how cute this turned out. Definitely keep on coming back to see more projects here at the Purple Penguin Craft Room. I'm Vicky, and happy crafting.